Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker, but between you and maybe it... Thank you for your... Cooperation. What's all the commotion?
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did. Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the gym. See you later in the briefing room.
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. The hats that he gave away to the homeless citizens of Detroit seem to have another application. They turn into balaclavas that are now commonly used to protect the identity of liquor store robbers. As a result, we've seen an unprecedented spike in crime.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? It's just... all you have to do is find Briggs's photo and just make sure to hang it straight.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry. I already filed a report on the incident and
Fucking rad.
as I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities, but considering that was our...
You helped.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects. Would you mind showing me how...
Yes,
You want to go now? I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
I can help myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It's not.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distraction.
So that's the act.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. Huh. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true, but I guess that's...
A cop must be ready.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Ah, there's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not... Seriously. I was hoping to see you. After everything he did for me, I'll do what... He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll...
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai.
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember...
Thanks, Murphy. You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of it, but having you share this responsibility...
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone back up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Let's see you tag some more perps. Contact! Contact!
Well done! RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Please put down your weapon.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Put down your weapon. Please put down your weapon. Please put down your weapon.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Come on, boys. Let's finish up here and show them what it means to be a fighting Don't act like you're all that impressive. With all that fancy tech, a brick would know how to shoot.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there... Do you believe the commercials?
Unrealistic plans are not...
But the ways by which they're pursued may be. In order to create Delta City, OCP... Now that's a topic I'd rather do. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of it. The later gains will far outweigh the cost. Supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say... I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only...
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and...
You can go, but if...
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer. Anyway, the city owes you.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nutjob.
What is this intricate device?
Shut your fucking mouth! I think someone is coming. Everyone quiet. Shh.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped...
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The
An opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you, from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay.
There is no time. I will need your help.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my first aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing...
Found it! First rule. Okay. Tell me...
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
Based on my engineering database, I have determined that the order of detaching the 12-volt cables is irrelevant.
So you knew all along?
I thought you may learn something here.
Okay, then start with the 24-volt connector, then proceed to detach the 12-volt cables.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help. Nut job.
RoboCop! Mr.
I only...
RoboCop.
I'll be... Officer, I am... there is no...
Gosh, I first aid.
Are you looking...
Found... Okay.
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Okay, according to...
There are... Based on my...
So you knew...
I thought you may...
Okay.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way. What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold, back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining targets. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry. RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
I got you. Let's fuck him up! Stop that crazy bastard!
Any more games? Pick up, goddammit! Anyone listening to this?
I am listening, creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
There he is! Take our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer Odin.
Oh, OCP skimps on everything. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs. So now
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deep.
follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box. Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
I'm ready for you, Robo. All right, let's see what's cooking under the...
Hello, RoboCop. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting up. How do you feel about being acclaimed?
I serve the public trust. I do not...
No. Your sense of duty is what... I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the...
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you?
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to...
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the thief that broke into my house I mentioned before. He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy... As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they...
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside, especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I think this is a good place to end this session. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be in...
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a...
You're not going soft on us, are you?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right?
We're just looking out for you.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy...
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly...
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence, but you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right?
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll thank for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Captain.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
How are you feeling after the incident?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, there's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so...
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Smoking is dangerous.
I don't give a shit about either.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Officer Washington, I will be your field.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are...
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unright?
Yeah. Officer Washington, report...
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done.
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important.
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need...
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here.
When responding to a request for aid, watch and learn.
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to Madam, you do not need to be
Yes, but...
The third thing...
I'm quite familiar with the field. Ma'am, could you please...
It's my cat, Fortune.
Do you have any idea where he might...
The only place. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but...
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune.
Turn
so
your
don't you come
flashlight
back without
on.
him.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Wow! I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Looks like we're heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage. Take your time.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir. I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance...
Thank you, sir.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Did some idiot confuse the courthouse with a bank again?
No. I heard one of the accused decided to defend himself, but I think he took things too literally.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city private. Delta City, for our children.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Littering is...
It's an act of revenge.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
You can go, but remember, revenge results...
Yeah, sure. Have it your...
If Mills wins, we'll all be homeless.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Entering the fountain.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
You are free to go, but no one...
I think I got it.
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
You are committing an
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
compliance with... I will not issue a ticket at this time.
You know nothing about politics. But
I said no. Just leave me alone.
come on. I bet you haven't ridden such a beast before.
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them.
I assume there is more if you cannot store. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the do you want to help OCP?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of it will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people.
Explain.
Not so fast. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP.
What is it that you
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go. I need to protect what's inside. But there's a meeting I need to keep an
I will not be involved.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just call me once you secure the...
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Are you like me? Are you a true environmentalist? Do you appreciate the majestic beauty of nature?
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
RoboCop is here! Wrong address.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to... These things are supposed to go to Mr.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have...
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
So I'm guessing you have my...
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, there may be a bomb inside or the head of my swarm.
If there is evidence of a crime,
Police officer. In the box are my personal belongings. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum...
I understand.
So we have even more. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue. And you've helped them already, though. Ronnie's Grocery.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's...
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. They did a number on a lot of families. But that's not a story for me to tell.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. Doesn't matter. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect. Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs.
Gonna hold his weight?
This entrance to the building is off limits. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.